Uh, check 1 2 1 2 3 4. Check 1 2 3 4. And good evening, everybody, and welcome to Going Nuclear CLE, your Cavs alternate play-by-play here on Playback TV. The Cleveland Cavaliers are down in South Beach trying not to have a case of the South Beach flu and trying to split this two-game road trip with the Miami Heat. Obviously, a disappointing loss. 2 nights ago on Monday evening, the Cavs fought. They trailed much of the game. The foul shot disparity and the foul disparity in and of itself ultimately led to Coach Kenny Atkinson being shown the door a tad bit earlier than you might have expected. And in the end, that may have had an impact on what occurred at the end of the game there with assistant coach Johnny Bryant at the helm for the Cavs. They managed to tie it up on an amazing shot by Donovan Mitchell. But then, again, this is in overtime. An inbounds play perfectly executed by the Miami Heat, an alley-oop, and Andrew Wiggins, the former #1 overall pick for the Cleveland Cavaliers, sinks the Cavs and sends them to their hotels in a foul mood. And right now, if you're watching video, you can go to playback.tv slash going nuclear CLE, playback.tv slash going nuclear CLE to join our fun. And if you have the NBA League Pass or would like to be a VIP, let us know and we can try and get you hooked up here so that you can watch the game along with us. Otherwise, you have to look at my ugly face all night along with the score bug. However, I will give you a great description and hopefully it will be fun. But the Cavaliers look to bounce back. It was just, again, a tough loss the other night. The Cavaliers, with the loss, fell to 7-4, a 3-3 road record. The Miami Heat, they improved to 7-4, a perfect 5-0 on their home floor, where they have their ridiculously terrible crowd that's always late arriving, but they managed to win. Cavaliers, again, going to have a lot of great effort tonight. They are without many of their key players. First of all, adding literal injury to insult the other night is Darius Garland leaving the game early. Finally got word today from the Cavaliers that he suffered a contusion, an aggravation to the big toe, which he had surgery on in the offseason. As folks will recall, last year during the first round playoff series with the Miami Heat, Garland suffered an injury to his toe. He had played in games 1 and 2, missed games 3 and 4, sat out the next round, games 1 and 2 against the Indiana Pacers. And when he tried to come back, he just wasn't himself. He couldn't push off on his toe. It's what we commonly know, I believe, as turf toe. And it required surgery in the offseason. So a lot of people challenged him. But now this is going to be another challenge for this Cavaliers team in this young season. still without Max Strus, who's recovering from his offseason surgery. And now they are without Darius Garland. And for rest purposes, as the Cavs have another game tomorrow night, they go back to Cleveland. They will be without Evan Mobley as well as Donovan Mitchell. So you take out the top two scoring threats for the team. And now, again, you have a lot of work to do here for the Cleveland Cavaliers, and we shall see what they come up with. The starting lineup is again going to be a little bit well, it's not going to be great. I don't really know how else to put it, but the starting lineup. Well, let's see what we've got here. It is going to be Lonzo Ball, Sam Merrill, Dean Wade, DeAndre Hunter, and Jared Allen. Oh, and Jared Allen, where was he the other night? He was not on the floor at the end of the game. I don't know if that was a Johnny Bryant decision or what exactly was going on at that time. There was a timeout called. It was a set play. I'm not certain why Jared Allen wasn't out there to help potentially defend the rim, and it all went south right there. And I don't know how much further you can go south at this point. Being in Miami, you may in fact end up in the Atlantic Ocean. So for the Cavaliers, again, going to try and bounce back here tonight in Miami. We will get the starting lineups to you here shortly. We'll take a look real quickly at the two teams. First, for the Miami Heat. The Miami Heat, as mentioned, 7-4 overall, 5-0 at home. The Miami Heat are led by Norman Powell, averaging 24.5 points a game. Bam Adebayo, the second leading scorer, is out. He is not playing. Andrew Wiggins, who sunk the Cavs, is the third leading scorer at 17.8 points per ball game. And let's see here on the glass. Leading the way, Kel'el Ware averaging 8.8 rebounds. Again, the second leading rebounder is Bam Adebayo. Jaime Jaquez Jr., the 6'6" tall forward, averages 7.5 rebounds a game. In assists, Davion Mitchell averages 7.6 a game. And let's see, Jaime Jaquez second at 5.2. And third on the team in assists is guard Drew Smith, averaging 3.5 per game. In thievery, Drew Smith leads the way at 1.6 per ball game. Davion Mitchell at 1.5. Norman Powell sits third, along with Andrew Wiggins at 1.4 per game. In block shots, Kel'el Ware and Andrew Wiggins are the leaders there. Ware averaging 1.3 per ball game. For your Cleveland Cavaliers, again, they are going to be without Donovan Mitchell and Evan Mobley. Mitchell, Spida, 30.4 points per game, did everything he could to keep things going for the Cavaliers on Monday night, but could not do so as they lost on that inbounds play. And Evan Mobley, he had a strong game as well, averaging 20.1 points per game, will not be in the lineup. DeAndre Hunter, the third leading scorer, is going to have to carry some of the heavy burden tonight. He averages 19 points a game. On the glass, you lose your top rebounder in Evan Mobley. Fortunately, you do have Jared Allen, although he is going to have to be physical tonight, which is not normally in his nature, and he has to take a huge step and a huge role if the Cavaliers want to come away with a victory this evening. Jared Allen averaging 7.7 boards per game, and DeAndre Hunter at 5.1 boards and assists. You are again you're out without two of your top three assist leaders. Donovan Mitchell, the top assist numbers at 5.4 per game. Lonzo Ball, though, who will be in the starting lineup, averaging 5.1 assists per game. But again, Darius Garland out, 5 assists per game. And they're saying with his contusion on the great toe, his big toe, it's injury, continued injury maintenance protocol, etc. Just kind of monitoring things there. In steals, Donovan Mitchell and Evan Mobley share the team lead in steals per game at 1.5, neither in. Jared Allen, though, is third, right behind them at 1.4 steals a game. Blocked shots, Mobley at 1.5 a game, and Jared Allen at 1 block shot per ball game for the Cavaliers. Excuse me, the Miami Heat, they're going to be in their Miami Vice, the Miami Vice uniforms here, the black uniforms and the crazy, I don't even know what to call the colors. They're very, I don't know. I really don't even know what to call the colors here. Blue and some pink. Lots of fun for the Miami Heat on their home floor. And trying to take a look here momentarily or a little bit here at the team stats for Miami. They average 125 and a half points per game, allowing 119.8. Shooting 49.6% from the field, 44 and a half rebounds a game, 30.5 assists, 3.7 block shots, and 9.9 steals per game. They have won 3 consecutive games. For the Cavaliers, they average 122.3 points per game, allowing 117.7, shooting 45.5% from the field, 43.5%. 43.5 rebounds per game, 27.7 assists, 5.2 block shots, and 9.9 steals a ball game themselves. Again, the Cavaliers with a loss on Monday that broke a 4-game winning streak. So the Cavaliers will look to get back to their winning ways again. They have the second night of a double back to back, I should say, tomorrow evening as the Cavaliers will head back home and the Cavs will take on the Toronto Raptors. The Cavaliers have already faced off against the Raptors once this season, and that was a game that the Cavaliers lost by a score of 112-101 in that game. Again, the Cavaliers in that game, let's see here if I recall correctly, they got burned by former Ohio State Buckeye Jamison Battle. And again, in that game, the Cavaliers were without Donovan Mitchell. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see what else happens here. They also were without Jared Allen in that game against the Raptors, but the Cavs will have to find a way to get home tomorrow and take care of business. But obviously, tonight is going to be tough. The Cavaliers without Garland, without Mitchell, without Mobley, and of course, still without Max Strus. And I'm waiting to see here. I did not catch in the injury report if Larry Nance is going to be able to give it a go tonight. He certainly couldn't hurt having him in there. I know we're going to see lots of, oh boy, I'm really excited. Some Luke Travers minutes. Always my favorite time when we get to see some Luke Travers out there. Again, Cavaliers will be coming out their starting five. They will have Lonzo Ball, Sam Merrill, DeAndre Hunter, Dean Wade, and Jared Allen will be the starting five for the Cavaliers. Off the bench, we're going to be seeing a lot of Craig Porter Jr., Tyrese Proctor, the rookie, will definitely be getting some playing time. So Proctor, Craig Porter Jr., Thomas Bryant, probably even see some Naquin Tomlin, and maybe even a little bit of Chris Livingston out there. So it ought to be fun, and the Cavaliers will have their work cut out for them. Coach Eric Spoelstra, heck of a coach for the Miami Heat. He has really accomplished a lot, and we'll see how things go from, I guess, an officiating standpoint. See if the Cavs can do a little bit better tonight than they did the other night. Certainly, they put themselves in harm's way. Lots of ticky-tack fouls. Scott Foster was the official on Monday night, the ref, and he tends to call lots of fouls. So, for what it's worth, we are almost ready to get things underway, and momentarily uh, we will be ready for things to get underway again. I'm going to turn it over here to, I guess, the public address announcer and take a moment for the national anthem. The starting lineups will be coming out here momentarily. We just heard the national anthem. Cavs looking to bounce back against the Miami Heat. Thank you all for tuning in. We are here live on Playback TV. This is Going Nuclear CLE, your Cavs alternate play-by-play. I am Ethan Greenberg, here to bring you all of tonight's live play-by-play action as the Cavs are in South Beach for the second half of this back-to-back. Although it's not really back to back because they did have a night off in between. It's kind of interesting with the fact that there was a night in between, that the Cavs are resting Donovan Mitchell and Evan Mobley. But I guess that's the nature of today's NBA. And Mike, are we taking the over or under on 21 and a half minutes for JA? He better play more than that. If he's not playing more than that, I'm going to have some questions. I am going to have some major questions about the coaching strategy for your Cleveland Cavaliers, Coach Kenny Atkinson, as to why Jared Allen is not on the floor longer, especially in the absence of Evan Mobley and Donovan Mitchell. That is just a lot to overcome. And yeah, I really don't think that we should be looking at or want to see extended minutes for Luke Travers or let's see, what am I trying to think here? And I don't definitely don't want to see Luke Travers. Don't want to see any Thomas Bryant, or not much of him. He has not been impressive. He has not been as impressive as I had hoped. It's going to be very much. Let's see what DeAndre Hunter can do for the Cavaliers this evening. Dean Wade definitely needs to have a much better game. He needs to improve. Sammy Buckets, he went crazy the other night down the stretch in the fourth quarter as he led the comeback. And that was another thing um, that was going on is that I thought was kind of ridiculous was Jalen Tyson at the end of the game somehow got the ball from Sam Merrill with the Cavs up by one after free throws for the Heat or a possession by the Heat, and somehow it ended up in Jalen Tyson's hands instead of Sam Merrill's. And Jalen Tyson then went to the foul line and split the pair. And of course, then Miami hit a shot to tie the game up, which then sent it to overtime. So I'm not exactly impressed there. Jalen Tyson out with a concussion. So maybe that'll knock some sense into him. I know that's kind of a really bad pun there. But anyway, Cavaliers and Heat will be getting ready to get things underway momentarily here, trying to get the starting lineups for the Miami Heat. Looks like it's going to be Ware, Norman Powell, Ware and Norman Powell are out there and waiting for it. Still waiting. Again, these nice black Miami Vice uniforms for the Miami Heat. And Mike, I know you were talking about the crowd that arrives late in the second quarter. They leave early. If anybody recalls, they were the ones that left the arena. I believe it was against the Boston Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals, and then a shot was hit, and they're trying to get back in, and they couldn't get in. Davion Mitchell, Pella Larson, Norman Powell, Andrew Wiggins, Khalil Ware, the starting five for the Miami Heat. I will say, however, I do like the look of the floor for the Miami Heat, this alternate court. We will be getting ready to get things underway momentarily. Oh, now they're showing replays of the garbage that the Cavaliers pulled, the Jaime Jaquez shot that tied the game, sent it into overtime. The Donovan Mitchell shot, which on any other night, if the Cavs win and hold on, would be it's definitely a SportsCenter top 10. It will be one of the highlights for the season. But then the terrible inbounds defense and the alley oop on the inbounds to Andrew Wiggins with the dunk. And this is, in fact, the same starting five for the Heat as they had on Monday night. The Cavaliers, they didn't get off. Well, actually, they got off to a pretty decent start the other night and just kind of faded. Around the league, other scores right now: Charlotte leading Milwaukee 42-31 in the second quarter. The Pistons, who sit atop the Eastern Conference, leading Chicago 37-24 in the second. And over on ESPN, Orlando ahead of New York after one quarter, 30-23. So the Detroit Pistons, who the Cavs beat the snot out of them up in Motown earlier in the season, they continue to be on top of the Eastern Conference. The Cavaliers will be in their all-white uniforms, white jerseys, and shorts with the wine-colored letters and numbers. For the Miami Heat, moving from right to left, they're in their Miami Vice black alternate jerseys. Lonzo Ball has it as the Cavaliers won the tip, and we are underway. Merrill gives it to Allen. Allen down the lane. Scoop shot with the right hand, no good. Rebound to Lonzo Ball. Ball out on the left wing. Down to 7 to shoot. Hopefully he realizes it because that wasn't even close to the rim. On the give and go away. Does he see it? Now cutting to the basket, laying it up, and swatted away out of bounds. No, wait. Are they going to call it a goaltend, a shot clock violation? What do we have here? 11:34 to go. And that one was swatted away. Trying to figure out what's going on here. Now they say 0.3 of a second on the clock. Oh, that was just about the amount of time that was on the clock when they alley-ooped it. The tip shot by Allen, no good. Nice inbounds play attempt, couldn't get it to go. Here come the Miami Heat into the forecourt. Left corner, wide open three, no good by Wiggins. And Jarrett Allen with the rebound. Jarrett Allen getting involved early on. Ball gives it up top to Wade outside the three-point arc to Hunter. Hunter to Wade onto the left wing. Sam Merrill to Hunter, dribbles left around a screen, now to the left sideline. Dean Wade going to drive to the basket, trying to put pressure on the defense. Turn around, a terrible shot, and a rebound controlled by the Miami Heat. Into the forecourt, left wing. Powell, a triple, buries it. Norman Powell gets started early, and the Miami Heat lead it 3-0. Driving into the forecourt, Ball loses the ball and gets bumped, and it goes out of bounds. A turnover quickly for the Cavaliers. Oh, gosh, is that the kind of night it's going to be? Hopefully, this is not going to be something that occurs all night long. But the turnover by Lonzo Ball, and Miami will get it back, leading 3-0. Powell on the left wing throws the ball out of bounds. He was hoping for contact, a whistle, and unfortunately for him, Scott Foster is not the official, so no foul call. No foul, throws it out of bounds. And a turnover by the Miami Heat. Cavs will have the ball back, trailing 3-0, trying to get into some semblance of an offense, and then a terrible camera angle, and I guess the ball got thrown out of bounds. Well, this is lovely. Just a great start. And here comes Miami quickly down the floor, into the lane. Oh, throws it up and throws it down. Khalil Ware on the assist by Pelle Larsson, and it's 5-0 in favor of the Heat, and the Cavs look lost. Lob pass, trying to get it to Allen, and a whistle and a foul on Ware. Ware with the personal foul on the other end. He had a great dunk, one-handed with the right hand on the alley-oop from Larsson. Has a size advantage on Sam Merrill. On the inbounds, here's Lonzo Ball from three, no good, and the rebound tapped out and controlled long by the Heat. Into the forecourt left wing. With it is Powell backing up against Merrill. Turn fade to his left and swish. It is 7-0. 9:45 to go, and the Cavs look awful. Into the forecourt. Ball dribbles right around a screen from Allen. Allen rolls to the basket. Put it up, put it in. Got it to crawl across the rim, but it wasn't easy. Into the forecourt quickly. Left wing Powell against Merrill. Runs into Hunter off the glass. No good. Rebound by Allen. Nearly lost it. Got it ahead to Merrill. Merrill into the forecourt on the right wing. Gives it up to Allen, back to Merrill, left sideline three. Hunter buries it. DeAndre Hunter with a triple, and the Cavaliers cut it to a 2-point deficit, trailing 7-5. On the right with it, driving right of the lane, nearly traveling, looked like Wiggins, got it down to Powell on the baseline, and out it goes, driving to the paint and kicked out where a triple from the corner, swirly action and around and in. Make it 10-5 in favor of Miami. Into the forecourt, left wing Hunter. Hunter lobs it to Wade. Wade rolling to the basket, couldn't control it, but then got it back to Lonzo Ball, and O'Cana triple from left of the circle, and it's 10-8, Cavs within 2. Into the forecourt. Oh, a near steal by Allen. Racing down the lane, putting up a shot is Ware, and he is fouled by Sam Merrill. The aggressive play by Jaron Allen there, trying to cut into the passing lane, and ultimately it leads to an easy layup opportunity for Ware. And Sam Merrill got over and took the foul for the Cavaliers. 10-8, 8:31 to go here in quarter number 1. Going to the stripe will be Ware 70.6% on the season thus far. Line to the left for Ware. Ware bends the knees. First free throw up. First free throw good. Make it 11-8. One more coming to the stripe for Ware. Ware with one more at the line. Line to the left. Right-handed free throw shooter. Bends the knees. The shot is up. The shot is good. Make it 12-8. In favor of Miami. Cavs trail by 4 with the ball. There's a shot of DG on the bench next to Larry Nance. So Nance looks like he should be able to play. Hunter gets the ball, drives down the lane with a right hand, off the glass and in. DeAndre Hunter, this is going to be big for the Cavaliers tonight. And it's 12-10, Cavaliers within 2. Davion Mitchell gave it up on the right wing, backing in. Shot is up over Merrill and good. Andrew Wiggins with the bucket. Make it 14-10. Cavs down by 4. Allen gives it to Merrill. Merrill a triple right of the circle. Rattles out. No good. Rebound by Ware. 14-10 Miami into the forecourt. Backing in Mitchell. Kicks it out to the trailer. And a triple is good by Norman Powell. 17-10 Miami. And that leads to a Cavaliers timeout. 7:43 to go in quarter number 1. The score, the Miami Heat 17, the Cleveland Cavaliers 10. You're tuned in to Going Nuclear CLE, your Cavs alternate play-by-play here on Playback TV.
And let's say hello to tonight's hosts, Uptown Dale and Kelly Blanco.
And thank you, Michael B. Hey, Heat Nation, welcome back to Center. Kelly, I'm excited. Guess what? The OG is back. Wait, not Udonis, but Original Vice Night is back. I got my new jersey. I got my kicks. I'm excited. How about you?
I absolutely love the new court, and South Florida Heat fans, I hope you like the court just as much as we do. It's the same story with a new script, where the palms meet the paint.
I like that.
You like that? And tonight, you're going to like this even more. I've been waiting to say their name for months.
Say it.
The Golden Oldies, our favorite, and Miami Heat dancers will bring the Vice to this very same court, and that's coming up a little later. But first, I know you got your bucket hat, and of course, we want to thank Florida Blue for our giveaway today. I hope you got it. We're going to be wearing it all game. So once again, thanks, Florida Blue.
I'm ready. I feel like old school right now.
Yeah.
Guess what?
You saw it into the Vices. So right now, Heat Nation, check out Heat TV. Here we are on the set of Miami Intro. This is Miami Club, Miami River, this is Vice. 8:30 in the morning.
Out of the timeout, Cavaliers trailing 17-10 early in the first quarter, 7:43 to go. And the first few possessions were pretty bad tonight for the Cavaliers. A couple of turnovers. They look shaky, but they seem to have gathered their footing. Right now, though, defensively, they're not getting a lot of stops here. did confirm. So Larry Nance is available tonight for the Cavaliers. Hopefully he can come in and be a settling presence. Maybe we won't see much of Luke Travers. That would be a win for me. We will have some substitutions momentarily. Cavs moving left to right. Cavs on pace to give up 200 tonight. Might want to play some defense. Yes, Mike, I concur. This is terrible. Just terrible defense. I'm trying to watch this play here. That's actually a very interesting thing. They're showing the replay of the Garland where he first apparently has this contusion on his toe. I don't see what happened there. Out of the timeout, Allen to Wade, or was that Merrill with the miss? Porter with the rebound, back to Merrill, another three. He can't find the range. Porter coming in and putting it up and putting it in with the second shot opportunity, or more than second shot on that. Great job getting to the glass. Into the forecourt, driving into the lane. Oh, cutting to the basket, putting it up and putting it in is Pelle Larsson. Larry Nance into the game for the Cavaliers. Larsson will go to the line for a three-point play opportunity as Miami is quickly striking here at every opportunity. Every time the Cavs score, they move into the forecourt very, very fast. Larsson, line to the left on the season, 78.3%. Free throw up, free throw good. Make it 20-12, and the Cavs trail by 8. Porter into the forecourt. Porter on the left side to Allen. Allen down a ball left of the lane. Ball got his shot up, blocked, flipped it back to Porter to Allen at the foul stripe. Nails a 15-footer from the foul stripe. Good jumper from Allen. And then on the other end, Craig Porter, he's begging for a review. He is trying to get the Cavs bench to look at it because he believes he did not touch it and it went out of bounds. Let's see here what's going on. And looking here for the Cavaliers, they do go over to the monitor.
The challenge has been made. We'll give you the verdict when we come back.
And so while they take a break to review this play, we will take one too. Let's see if Kenny can keep up his perfect record on challenges. You're tuned into Going Nuclear CLE, your Cavs alternate play-by-play here on Playback TV.
After review, the call overturned. It is Cleveland ball. Cleveland is charged this timeout. They will have a successful challenge. We'll get a second timeout later in the game.
And the verdict is in. As you just heard, the Cavaliers win another challenge. Kenny Atkinson and his crew do a very, very good job on those types of opportunities when they see a chance to get a call overturned, and they do so here. So the Cavs down by 6, chance to cut into this deficit here in quarter number 1, where the defense has not been stellar early on. Miami is employing a fast pace, and they are not letting the Cavs get set in their defense. This is a depleted Cavs team or lineup tonight, so they are going to have a lot of hard work to do. As we wait to get back underway, the Cavaliers down 20-14. Charlotte leading Milwaukee 49-40. The Pistons lead the Bulls 56-45. And the New York Knicks lead the Magic Trail 41-30. Boston leading Memphis by a score of 22-10 in quarter number 1. So again, they are coming back from the timeout. Cavs have it in the forecourt. Ball gives it to Merrill, middle of the floor, nearly loses it. Picks up the ball, then dribbles, driving, stopping on the right wing. Can't shake off the defender. Gave it up to Porter. Porter looking to spin, now pivoting. Bounce pass to Allen. Allen at the foul stripe. Dribbles with the right hand. Stops, turns, goes left hand. Put it up, put it in with a baby hook in the left hand. And the Cavaliers cut it to 20-16. Into the forecourt with it on the right wing, driving to the lane, floating, hanging, making it count. What a shot there by Andrew Wiggins. Cavs into the forecourt, Merrill to Allen. Allen going to drive left of the lane, stopping, turning, putting it up with the left hand. Left it short. And the rebound to Ware. Here come the Heat into the forecourt. Wiggins, bounce pass, baseline, losing it, out of bounds. Whistle and a foul on Lonzo Ball committed against Larson. Larson will go back to the stripe, and he will shoot 2. So the Cavaliers clearly making a concerted effort to get Jared Allen involved. Lonzo Ball, and let's see, Sam Merrill going to go to the bench. And oh, great. We've got Luke Travers. This will be an adventure. Fantastic. Luke Travers into the game. You can tell I love him. And actually, did they call the foul on the floor? They did. And now away from the ball, Tyrese Proctor gets whistled for a foul. Here we go again. The Cavaliers have been undisciplined all season long. These are ridiculous fouls. You get yourself into foul trouble early, and then the other team is shooting the bonus for 20 hours. This is ridiculous. Cavaliers on the defense, down 22-16 with 6 minutes to go in the first. Inbound comes in, and let's see who's got it out there. It's Davion Mitchell working on Porter. Gave it up. Larson, pump fake, got right by Travers, then on his way to the hole, knocked away. They say it's last touch by Larson. So good help defense from the Cavs after Luke Travers got faked out of his jockstrap. In the forecourt, Porter puts it up from left of the lane. Mid-range jumper, good. And it's 22-18. Into the forecourt, it's Jaquez. Gave it up to Powell. Back to Jaquez. Dribble in the lane on Nance. Pass out. Powell, left wing 3. Left it short. And the rebound by Jared Allen. Gives it up to Travers. Travers to Proctor on the left wing. Or Porter, I should say. Porter to Travers to Nance. Right corner 3. No good. Rebound controlled by Miami. Powell into the forecourt. Powell looking for Ware. Gave it to Ware. Out high on the right. Davion Mitchell dribbles to the left hand. Stop, pop, pull up. Jay, no good off the heel. And the rebound controlled by the Cavaliers. Into the forecourt. Allen to Travers. A 3. Oh my gosh, that was terrible. Here comes Jaquez into the forecourt against Proctor. Running down the lane. Put it up, put it in with the right hand. Make it 24-18. Cavaliers down by 6. Under 5 to go in the first quarter. Proctor gets a screen from Allen, prodding the defense, and a whistle and a foul. And let's see what the call is here. Who gets it? It's going to be on Larson. Larson with a foul. And we've got some substitutions here. Looks like Jared Allen's going to come out for the Cavaliers. Simone Fontecchio will be in the ball game for the Heat. Try and get the complete lineup in a moment. Porter to inbound. Got it into Proctor on the right wing. Dribbles left around a screen. Back to Porter on the right wing. Dribbles into the lane. Bounce pass out. Left wing 3. Proctor. Oh, that was way short. An air ball. But it goes off the hands of Davion Mitchell and out of bounds. Cavs will have another opportunity. 7 on the shot clock. Down 24-18. Let's see if they can find some offense with this group on the floor. Inbound to Hunter. Tried to pass it across the lane to Porter and knocked out of bounds. So Porter, Hunter, Travers, Nance, and Proctor, the 5 on the floor for the Cavaliers. 4.1 on the shot clock. Porter still looking from the right baseline. Got it in. Proctor got his defender to go by him. Floats it up with the right hand, right of the lane. Good. Make it 24-20. Cavs hanging tough. Jaquez gives it ahead. Into the forecourt and accelerating Larson against Travers. Shot up and blocked out of bounds and off of Larson. Well. He comes from a land down under. And the shot is blocked by Jaime Jaquez. By Luke Travers, Jaquez, Larson, Fontecchio, Mitchell, and Nikola Jovic on the floor for the Heat. Thank you to my spotter, Mike, over across the pond. Always has my back. Nance with it at the top of the three-point arc. He was looking to get it to It looks like he was trying to get it to Hunter, and Hunter gets fouled away from the ball. And I believe they're going to get, let's see, is that going to be Jovic on the foul, or who will that be? Let's see. I see that Drew Smith coming into the game for Davion Mitchell. It's Fontecchio with the foul. Inbound from the far sideline left, and then a pass. Oh, my goodness. Larry Nance commits the offensive foul on an illegal screen. So the Cavaliers remain down by 4, a real head scratcher of a play and an unforced error by the Cavaliers. You got to stand still. You lean into that. It's fundamentals. It's basketball fundamentals 101. And then going up for the shot and getting it to count. Are you kidding me? Miami Heat, and going to the line for the three-point play is Jaime Jaquez. They're going to get a foul on Tyrese Proctor. The move there with the arms and the gathering and the upward motion and getting the contact and getting to the line. Jaime Jaquez will go to the line for the three-point play. The foul on Proctor, the free throw up, the free throw good. Back to a 7-point lead for the Miami Heat. Cavaliers with the 7-point deficit in the ball. Proctor up top, three-point arc, stop, pop, three, no good. Rebound, Travers trying to tip it with the left hand, and no good. Then in the backcourt, he bumps into, let's see, is that looks like Jovic, or maybe that was Fontecchio. Oh, there's a layup. Drew Smith with a layup. It's 29-20. Into the forecourt on the left wing. Proctor to the roller in Nance. He is fouled on the floor, and he is bent over in pain there. So that was Jovic to Smith on the other end. 29-20, Heat on top by 9. They fouled down at the Cavs offensive end of the floor. Jaime Jaquez jumped into Larry Nance. Cavs to inbound far sideline on the left wing, trying to get it into Proctor and knocked out of bounds by the Heat. Try it again, 17 on the shot clock. Porter gets it into Nance. Nance looking for help, still looking for help. Got it to Proctor. Proctor dribbles behind his back. Now gets by the defender, the floater with the right hand. Too strong off the heel. Tipped and controlled by Larry Nance. To the left sideline with it is Porter. Porter, a three. Over Jaquez, nails it. Greg Porter Jr. with a triple, and it's 29-23. Into the forecourt. And on the right wing, backing it out for the Miami Heat, dribbling with the left hand and then losing the ball off the leg of Nance, but recovering it. Now trying to get the cut or the pass knocked away by Travers to Porter. Porter into the forecourt to Travers. He'll try a triple off the front iron. And an underwhelming play by Luke Travers. Into the forecourt. Jaquez flips it back, pump fake, dribbling to the right elbow. Now out it goes. Fontecchio, a triple, buries it. 32-23, and just like that, the Cavs trail by 9, and a timeout on the floor with 2:30 to go here in quarter number 1. The score, Miami 32, the Cavaliers 23. You are tuned into Going Nuclear CLE, your Cavs alternate play-by-play here on Playback TV.
Nia.
Two and a half remains here in the first quarter. Unfortunately for this Cavalier team, injuries.
Cavaliers back on the floor, trailing 32-23. As the graphic shows, the starting lineups, the Cavs have the most in the NBA, are tied for the most, 8 of them, along with the Kings and the Pacers. Out of the timeout, inbounding in the backcourt, Proctor with it. Proctor will bring it up Crosses the timeline into the forecourt. Proctor gives it to Larry Nance. Nance looking for Hunter, going to the basket, and a whistle and a foul. That's going to send DeAndre Hunter to the line. Hunter on the season is shooting 85.7% from the stripe. And the personal foul, let's see who they get on that on the replay. I think they've got Andrew Wiggins on, no, pardon me, I take that back. Drew Smith on the foul. Line to the right, free throw up, free throw no good, off the heel by DeAndre Hunter. Cavs can't afford to be abysmal at the line. There's little room for error with this type of a lineup. Line to the right once again for DeAndre Hunter. Shot is up. Shot is good. It had to rattle around, but he got it to go. Cavaliers down 32-24 in quarter number one. Jaquez in the forecourt on the left wing looking for the cutter back, and it was knocked away by Porter, but then couldn't control it. It comes away to the Heat. Jaquez to the left corner. Drew Smith triple, no good. Rebound tapped out, and here comes Smith again. Outside it goes, three. Jaquez up, no. Rebound. Larry Nance skies and got it. Cavs avert disaster. Into the forecourt. Porter on the left wing outside the three-point arc. On the roll to Nance. Nance goes up, loses the ball, and coming away with it is the Miami Heat into the forecourt. On the right wing, Wiggins, right corner. Jaquez guarded by Hunter. Lobs it out on the right wing. High on the right at the right point. Dribbling with the right hand, spinning. Wiggins against the shorter Craig Porter Jr. and made it count. 34-24 in favor of the Heat. 10-point deficit for the Cavs. Pass from Proctor to Hunter. Hunter on the right wing. He'll stop and pop the triple. No good. Nance fighting for it. Couldn't get the rebound. Jaquez knocked it into the air, and coming down with it was Drew Smith. Into the forecourt on the right wing. Miami Heat down to the right baseline. Backing, and he's going to go to the left. And then a pass is picked off. Great defense there by Larry Nance to anticipate. Got it ahead to Proctor on the right wing. A minute to go in the first. Proctor dribbles behind the back to the right corner. Larry Nance, a three, buries it. Larry Nance with the triple, and the Cavaliers are within 7. Into the forecourt and into the left corner. Wiggins drives baseline, cut off. Their ball knocked away. It is free. Drew Smith picks it up. Layup may have been partially blocked. Got it back, put it up, put it in. 36-27 in favor of the Miami Heat. Now, wait a second. What's going on here? 40.2 seconds left to go. And now they changed the clock, 41.5. Cavaliers with the ball, down 36-27. Craig Porter Jr. into the forecourt, dribbles left, tries to get it on the roll to Hunter. He gets bumped into. Then Porter got the ball, knocked the ball away to Travers, to Nance, to Hunter. Lay it up, lay it in with the right hand. And the Cavaliers are within 7, 29.6 seconds and counting, down by 7. Into the forecourt, high on the right with it. It's Jaquez. Jaquez doing a little dribbling display for everybody to see. Guarded by Nance. Drives into the lane with the left hand. Now the bounce pass to the back door. Whistle and a foul called on Luke Travers. And going to the line is going to be Fontecchio. Fontecchio will go to the stripe, 84.2%. From the foul line on the season, and right there on the replay, it's clear that Luke Travers got a lot of body and not a lot of balls. So, at the line is Fontecchio, 10.7 seconds remaining in the quarter. The Heat have led the entire way. Free throw up, free throw good. Make it 37-29. Sam Merrill back into the game for the Cavaliers. One more at the stripe for Fontecchio. 37-29. Free throw up, free throw good. Make it 38-29. Porter to inbound, gives it to Proctor. Proctor dribbles into the forecourt, accelerating down the lane, goes up and knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Miami. Cavaliers will retain possession. The block there by Jovic. Cavaliers to inbound, 4.4 seconds ago. Baseline left of the basket. Screens being set. Hunter, left sideline, three, in and out, no good. Rebound controlled by Miami. Throwing it up at the buzzer, and that was not even close. And we come to the end of the first quarter. The score, the Miami Heat 38, the Cleveland Cavaliers 29. You are tuned in to Going Nuclear CLE, your Cavs alternate play-by-play here on Playback TV.
Quarter we go.
I'm gonna need you to do me a favor and real loud for your Miami Heat dancers.
Gotta get that. 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 Gotta get that.
I like that boom chicken jack.
Y'all getting hit with the boom, boom. Beat so big, I'm stepping on leprechaun. Y'all getting hit with the boom, boom. Getting hit with the boom, boom. Y'all getting hit with the boom. This beat be bumping, bumping. This beat go boom, boom.
The Miami Heat kid.
We go to quarter number two. The Cavaliers trailing 38-29 after 1 quarter of play, and it is going to be an uphill battle tonight for the Cavs. Travers played 6 minutes in that quarter. Thank you to my spotter, Mike, from across the pond. Always appreciate it. Cavaliers, again, it's going to be difficult tonight. Out of the air as we start the second quarter, Jovic with it in the forecourt to the left corner. Wiggins back to Jovic against Dean Wade. Wade to Jaquez, right wing three, no good. Rebound grab by DeAndre Hunter. Hunter into the forecourt, lobs it down low. Thomas Bryant put it up, put it in, and a whistle and a foul, and it'll go to the line for the three-point play. Great job by Thomas Bryant getting position early and making it count. The Cavaliers trail 38-31. One more coming at the stripe here for Thomas Bryant. Free throw up, in and out, no good. Couldn't make it count. And Miami coming back the other way. Into the forecourt, left side, dribbling in and kicking out Wiggins to Jaquez. Shot up, blocked. Here it comes Sam Merrill. Merrill flips it back to Dean Wade, to Merrill, stepped into it, now pass it down. Bryant with a two-hand flush, and the Cavaliers are within 5, 38-33. A little bit of energy in the building for the Cavaliers. On the right wing, dribbling and stepping back, right foul line extended, good by Andrew Wiggins, and that makes it 40-33. Heat back up by 7. Proctor on the left wing outside the three-point arc, gave it up top to Hunter. Hunter to the right wing. Merrill a triple. No good. Merrill hasn't been able to find the range yet. Here comes Jaquez. Jaquez into the forecourt. Guarded by Hunter. Through contact. Now down low, pumping, putting it up with the right hand, putting it in. Is Drew Smith, and the lead is back up to 9. Cavaliers in the forecourt trying to find their shooter's touch. Proctor to Merrill on the left wing, dribbles through the lane, put it up, no good, and out of bounds. Last touch by the Miami Heat as Thomas Bryant was battling for that rebound. Now the Cavaliers got a little bit of quick offense going here to start the period, but of course the Miami Heat have quickly responded, pushing the lead back to 9. Cavs really need to find their shooter's touch Inbound to Bryant on the right wing. Bryant needs help and got help. Gave it to Proctor. Proctor dribbling right. Picked up outside the three-point arc, trying to get room. Fade away from the foul line. Barely grazed the iron, if at all, and goes out of bounds. That was going to be difficult, as it was good defense for the Miami Heat. Driving the lane, nearly losing it, and scooping it to Jaquez. Got it over to, let's see, that was, I believe, Larson with the miss. The Cavaliers, or no, that was Fontek, Jovic. Trying to identify all these people here. Merrill outside the three-point arc on the right wing, goes to the left wing. Hunter dribbles and bounces to Proctor, lets the defender Drew Smith fly by, reset, missed it. Oh, the putback dunk by DeAndre Hunter. Oh my, DeAndre Hunter was Johnny on the spot, and the Cavaliers down by 7. In the right corner, back to Jaquez now against Bryant with a right hand, no good. Rebound, tip, and coming away with it. Oh, DeAndre Hunter couldn't hold on to it. Wiggins has it. Of all the times for a foul not to be called, it wasn't called there. Then a loose ball. Merrill has it. Gave it to Hunter. Hunter into the forecourt. Back to Merrill. Merrill dribbles with the right hand out to Hunter. Hunter to the right sideline. Wade couldn't catch it cleanly. Now he resets and shoots a terrible three. Too strong. Into the forecourt. Drew Smith with it for the Heat, leading by 7. Right wing. And with it is Fontecchio. Fontecchio to Jovic. Jovic guarded by Wade. Step back triple. Too strong. That was a chuck up there. Hit the heel and rattled off. And the rebound to Thomas Bryant. Bryant into the forecourt. He'll shoot it and leaves it short. A line drive three. No good. Into the forecourt. Smith stop, pop, three. No good. Nobody there to rebound. And then a whistle and a foul as Sam Merrill bangs into Andrew Wiggins. Cavaliers down by 7. A little more offense, a little more energy in quarter number 2 for the Cavs. But again, they cannot find their shooting touch thus far from beyond the three-point arc. They've already attempted 19. They are 4 of 19. And there was we've had a debate, a friendly spirited debate about the number of threes the Cavs are shooting as they shot 65 on Monday night in the loss. On the inbounds, Jaquez receives it. Jaquez dribbling to the right wing and handing it off. Shot up by Fontecchio, a triple, buries it. Make it 45-30, 35. Cavs down by 10. Into the forecourt, receiving the passes. Bryant gave it back to Porter. Craig Porter Jr. Bounce pass down left of the lane. Bryant turning and facing. Dribbling in, backing in, try to get out the ball. It is tapped out. Miami had the tap, back to Porter. Three, buries it. Craig Porter Jr. with a triple, and the Cavaliers are back within 7 on the other end, laying it up and laying it in and going to the line for the three-point play. Terrible foul on Thomas Bryant, and that is going to send the Heat to the foul stripe for a three-point play opportunity. It was Jovic with a bucket. Both teams making great effort out there, but right now, again, the Cavaliers have dug themselves a hole and cannot seem to get enough stops and consistent scores at the other end. At the line, putting it up, putting it in, or missing is Jovic, and the rebound to Thomas Bryant. Cavs down by 9, which was the deficit to start the second quarter. Bryant receives the pass, middle of the floor. Top of the three-point arc, gave it up to Lonzo Ball, step back, triple, around and out. On the rebound, Naquan Tomlin into the game for the Cavaliers. Now flying to the other end of the other end of the floor are the Heat. Jaquez receives it right wing, wide open three, and a terrible shot, but a long rebound, and it ends up being one for the Heat, and a block shot by Porter. Oh my goodness, Craig Porter with a rejection right there. Great defense for the Cavaliers. Right sideline, Tomlin, a triple. That's not his forte. And a miss by the Cavaliers. And they now, again, trail by 9. On the left wing with it is Jovic. Jovic gives it to Fontecchio, to Jaquez. Jaquez double team. Passes across court. Wide open three up. Wide open three. Good by Norman Powell. And the Cavaliers, they took a risk there. And it cost him 50-38 in favor of the Heat, down by 12. Wade to Tomlin. Drives with the left hand, bounce pass out top of the three-point arc to Wade. Gave it up to Lonzo Ball, guarded by Jovic. Dribbling with the right hand, stepping back, kicking it to Porter. Left wing three, buries it. Craig Porter with a bucket. And the Cavaliers back within 9, 50-41. Jaquez drives the lane, lost the ball, and do we have a whistle and a foul? What happened here? Well, we'll wait and find out on the other side of the timeout with 6:22 to go here in quarter number 2. The score, the Miami Heat 50, the Cavaliers 41. Out of the timeout, 6:22 to go here in quarter number 2. Cavaliers trailing 50-41. I'm Ethan Greenberg. Thank you for joining me here on Going Nuclear CLE, the Cavs alternate play-by-play here on Playback TV. The Cavaliers tonight are getting contribution from Craig Porter Jr. 13 points in the ball game from Porter as the Cavs are without key players Garland, Mobley, and Mitchell. And let's see here, Larson and Davion Mitchell into the ball game for the Cavaliers. Larry Nance Jr. into the game. Miami will have the ball inbounding baseline, right to the basket, lobbing it in deep and getting it in to Jovic, nearly taken away. And what do we have away from the ball? An offensive foul called against the Miami Heat. Jared Allen back into the game for Dean Wade, and Kel'el Ware with the foul for the Heat. Cavs down by 9, trying to cut into this deficit. Into the forecourt, running into Davion Mitchell is Porter. Porter dribbles through the legs, put it up, put it in, hanging from left of the lane, and he makes it 50-43, going to the line for the three-point play, Craig Porter Jr. So Craig Porter continues a good evening as they desperately need his contribution. And just want to note here again from my spotter, Mike, that DeAndre Hunter has surpassed 5,000 points for his NBA career with his most recent bucket in the first quarter. On the other end, the pass down low, stolen by the Cavaliers. Nance back to ball. Ball to Porter on the left wing. gives it up to Lonzo Ball, guarded by Davion Mitchell, out to Nance. Nance on the right wing, outside the three-point arc, operating there. Now to the baseline, switch on the defense, bounce pass Allen. Allen into the paint, goes to the left hand, left it short. Not a great look by Jared Allen. Into the forecourt, Davion Mitchell runs into it, stops, kicks, three up, three, no good by Jovic. A terrible shot, and the rebound by Jared Allen. Porter on the right wing. Cross court pass, Ball down low to Allen. Allen turning, goes up for it, got it knocked away, fighting for it. And the ball controlled momentarily by the Heat. A turnover, ball gets loose, back down to Allen, lay it up and lay it in. Naquan Tomlin found Jared Allen. Allen does not have a bunch of minutes tonight. And what did we say? I think Mike said the over-under on 21.5. Jovic across the foul line to the right wing, gave it up. Now he got it back, right sideline, three. No good. Oh, my goodness. Over the top of Allen, a rebound, second shot opportunity. Davion Mitchell makes it count. Jared Allen's got to grab that rebound. That is atrocious. Porter to Nance. Nance on the right wing. Nance was looking for Ball, but thought better of it. Gave it up to Allen. Allen to Porter. Porter down the lane. Kicks it right wing. Ball into the paint. Allen falling away. Put it up. Put it in. Jared Allen with a right-hand shot, and he'll go to the line for the three-point play. Cavaliers down by 6, 53-47, with one more at the stripe for Jared Allen. Allen on the season is shooting 73.3% from the foul stripe. Chance to make a three-point play here and cut the deficit back down to 5. Cavs fighting, free throw up, free throw good. Cavs within 5. Davion Mitchell into the forecourt. Mitchell on the left, passes right. Jaquez to the right sideline, behind the back pass around the three-point arc. Davion Mitchell misses the triple and the rebound to Larry Nance Jr. Gives it to Lonzo Ball. Under 4:20 to go. Ball trying to lob it in to Allen. Knocked away from behind. Coming back, racing the other way is Larson to Mitchell. Cross court, right corner, three up, and good by Norman Powell. Make it 56-48. A bad turn of events for the Cavaliers. Allen needing help. Gets it to Tomlin, floating to the basket. Put it up, put it in. Naquan Tomlin will go to the line for a three-point play. Heck of a shot there. Now, wait a second. Are they calling an offensive foul on Powell? Oh, my. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Wow. Let's look at the replay here. Tomlin goes up. And with the off arm, are they going to get him with the left arm coming down the swipe? Not sure here. I don't see how they're calling a foul on this. Larson was in the restricted area. I'm shocked. Davion Mitchell with it for the Heat to the right wing. Got it back. Now driving into the lane against Ball. Now the kick, right corner, three, wide open, up and good. Make it 59-48, just like that. The three there by Larson, and the Cavaliers trail by 11. So no sooner had the Cavs drawn within 5, they're back down by 11. Ball to Porter. Porter navigating, spin move at the foul line. Lonzo Ball, left wing, three, buries it. Lonzo Ball with a triple, and the Cavaliers down 59-51. Trying to have some fight here. Jaquez to the right sideline. Dribbling with the left to the elbow was Mitchell. Out to Jaquez to the left sideline. Larson got Tomlin up in the air, and Tomlin fouled him on the floor. Personal foul on Naquan Tomlin. I'm just shocked at that call, the offensive foul against Tomlin. Really don't know how that one went against him, but unfortunately it did. Cavaliers need to tighten up their defense. Too many open looks for the Miami Heat, and you will get burned. Mitchell with it to the left wing, Jovic to the baseline, Larson out top, Mitchell triple up, rattled around and went in. Oh, it's going to be that kind of night, isn't it? 62-51, Cavaliers down by 11. Porter on the left wing. Porter bounce pass left of the lane to Nance outside, a three up, and no good for Lonzo Ball. They're going to take a look at it. I don't know. Are they going to check to see if it's 3 shots or 2 shots? But Lonzo Ball is going to be going to the stripe here. I believe, when we come back from the timeout. 2:46 to go here in quarter number 2. The score, the Miami Heat 62, the Cleveland Cavaliers 51. You're tuned in to Going Nuclear CLE, your Cavaliers alternate play-by-play here on Playback TV.
If you want one, make some noise.
And what are they dropping down from the ceiling in Miami? Is that a degree for all of all the folks in the crowd? Maybe, possibly, I don't know. Cavaliers down 62-51, and during the timeout here, just trying to kind of gather the whereabouts and the wherewithal. Let's take a look around the league. In the third quarter, the Charlotte Hornets lead the Milwaukee Bucks by a score of 72-56. It is 76-64 in favor of the Detroit Pistons over the Chicago Bulls. At halftime, Orlando on top of the Knicks from Madison Square Garden by a score of 62-42. Boston leads the Grizzlies 60-43 in the second quarter. The Rockets over the Wizards 28-25 in quarter number 1. Portland leads New Orleans 26-21. San Antonio doubling up the Warriors of Golden State 28-14. Let's take a look here, see if we can find out what the other games are this evening. Phoenix will take on Dallas. Dallas just fired their general manager, Nico Harrison. And let's see, the Lakers and Thunder will play later on ESPN. Atlanta and Sacramento and Denver at the Clippers. Well, let's see what we got going on here. It is a flagrant foul type 1 on Pelle Larsson as he was in the landing area of Lonzo Ball. Big opportunity. Lonzo Ball line to the right, free throw up and good. Ball only a 60% free throw shooter, but he hits that one, and the Cavs down 62-52. One more coming to the stripe. Free throw up, rattled it home, good. Free throw good by Lonzo Ball. One more coming to the stripe now for Ball. Free throw up, free throw good. 62-54 as Ball goes 3 for 3 at the stripe. And now the Cavaliers will have the ball and inbound, trailing by 8. Trying to work their way back into a Porter to inbound from the far sideline on the left wing to Nance. Backed up Ball, a triple, no good. Rebound Naquan Tomlin, and a foul underneath on Jaime Jaquez. And let's see here, the Cavs will be shooting the bonus and going to the line for the, let's see, Naquan Tomlin. Only a couple foul shots on the season. He's perfect so far, and we don't want to jinx him. But the Cavaliers down 62-54. Good job underneath by Naquan Tomlin. He got hit in the face, hit in the body. Oh, Jaime Jaquez doing his worst. Free throw up, free throw good for the right-hander. Tomlin makes it 62-55. One more coming at the stripe for Naquan Tomlin. Tomlin at the line. Free throw up, free throw good. Make it 62-56. Cavs within 6. Miami with the ball. Into the forecourt. Jaquez flips it back to Davion Mitchell against Hunter. Driving into the lane. Stopping. Kicking out. Jaquez at the foul stripe. Pump fake. Step through. Kicked it back out to the right wing against Nance. Now trying to get it to Wiggins. Lost the ball. Turnover. Porter into the forecourt. Porter going to back it up. Thought about a 3, but gives it to the trailer Hunter. Hunter runs into Davion Mitchell. Bounce pass to Nance on the left sideline. Hand off to Porter on the left wing outside. Tomlin, a three. Oh, a terrible shot, but the rebound by Jared Allen. Fouled on the floor by Jaime Jaquez. And Jared Allen will earn himself a trip to the stripe for 2 shots as the Heat are over the foul limit. 2:07 to go in quarter number 2 with the Cavaliers down 62-56. Jared Allen at the line. And what do we got going here? A little bit of a medical attention to Naquan Tomlin, a little bit of blood here. And they will get the trainer to attend to Naquan Tomlin as the Cavaliers are within 6 of the Miami Heat, battling hard here. Again, they have trailed from the opening tip all the way throughout the first half. 2:07 to go, and the Cavaliers down by 6. Key members of the Cavaliers on the bench: Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley out for rest, and Jalen Tyson out with a concussion. Darius Garland out with that contusion to his big toe. Jared Allen at the line, 2 important free throws here. Trying to claw back. Line to the right. The right-handed free throw shooters. First one up. First one no good. Left it short. One more coming at the stripe for Jared Allen. See if he can split the pair here. Line to the right. Jared Allen. Allen bends the knees. The shot is up. The shot is good. He splits a pair, and the Cavaliers are down by 5. 2:07 to go here in quarter number 2 with the Cavs trailing 62-57. Davion Mitchell receives the ball in the backcourt. Mitchell into the forecourt. Left foul line extended. Powell to the left baseline over Porter. Misses in the rebound by Jared Allen. Gave it up to Porter. Porter into the forecourt. Right wing Hunter outside the three-point arc. Looking down low. Got it. Tomlin put it up. No good. Whistle and a foul on Andrew Wiggins. Naquan Tomlin getting some valuable minutes here for the Cavaliers on a night when the bench is short. And I am loving his energy. Naquan Tomlin all day long. Love the play there. Good look down low. He'll have 2 shots. That foul on Andrew Wiggins. Line to the right. First free throw off the front of the iron and then bounces home. Good. Make it 62-58. One more at the stripe. Cavs can close to within 3. 1:51 to go. And the free throw up. The free throw good. Cavs within 3 into the forecourt. On the right wing, stopping and getting it back. With it is Fontecchio down the lane, putting it up and putting it in with the right hand. And that makes it 64-59 as the Heat got back quickly. Hunter to the right wing to Tomlin. Tomlin to Allen at the foul stripe. Dribbles in, spin move, pivot, up and under. Shot up, shot good with the right hand. Rolled it home, and the Cavaliers again cut it to within 3. 64-61. Giving up Jovic. Jovic gave it back and driving the lane, laying it up and laying it in is Davion Mitchell, 66-61. A whistle and a foul on Fontecchio away from the basket. That is going to send Naquan Tomlin back to the stripe. Cavaliers trailing 66-61. Over the limit, 2 shots at the line. First one up, first one good by Tomlin. Make it 66-62. One more coming at the stripe here. 4-point game. Second free throw, no good. Rebound controlled by the Heat. 4-point lead, just over a minute to go. Davion Mitchell against Hunter to the left wing. It goes Jovic to the baseline. Pass looks like it got tipped, and then it comes out in a 3 from the right wing. No good. And the rebound controlled by the Cavaliers, down by 4. Hunter on the right wing stops outside the 3-point arc, dribbles into the lane with the pull up. Good. Got it to stay down, and the Cavs within 2, 66-64. 45 seconds to go. Davion Mitchell on the right wing, guarded by Nance. Mitchell dribbles to the left hand of the lane. Bounce pass down low. They don't go for the shot. Right wing, long 3 up and no good. Rebound by Larry Nance. Cavaliers with it. About 8 seconds or 7 seconds between game clock and shot clock. Porter with it, dribbling. Top of the arc. Bounce pass in the lane. With it is Allen turning to his right, putting it up and putting it in with the right hand. And the Cavaliers have evened it up at 66. And the Heat will hold for the final shot, down to 10 seconds. Dribbling with the right hand and a whistle and a foul on Larry Nance. The Cavs had one to give. And they do so. 8.3 seconds left to go in the second quarter. And we are finally even at 66. The first time I think we've been even since it was 0 apiece. Dean Wade into the game, back in for the Cavaliers. Inbound from Wiggins, gave it to Davion Mitchell. Mitchell gave it up, and with it is Powell against Wade. Powell lay it up and lay it in with the left hand. A whistle and a foul on Dean Wade. That's going to send Norman Powell to the stripe for a three-point play opportunity. Norman Powell said, I like my chances against you, Dean Wade. I'm a little bit more fleet of foot. So line to the left here. And going to the line is Norman Powell. Chance to send the Heat into the locker room with a three-point lead. Line to the left. Powell, a deep breath. Right-handed free throw shooter with the offset feet. Free throw up, free throw good. Make it 69-66. Ball will inbound from the baseline, lobs it in deep. Got it off the hands of Allen, couldn't control it, and does not get a shot away. Well, we played one exciting half of basketball. The score at halftime, the Miami Heat 69, the Cleveland Cavaliers 66. They are hanging tough. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with halftime stats here shortly as the Cavs are fighting but trail by 3 at halftime. You're tuned in to Going Nuclear CLE, your Cavs alternate play-by-play here on Playback TV.
Yeah, of a rhythm. Yeah, I wanna come up flowing, glowing with electric eyes. So dip to the dive, baby, you'll realize. Baby, you'll see the funk inside of me. Baby, you'll see that rhythm is the key. Get witty, can't think quitty, stomp on the street when I hear funk.
I'm here at the Golden Oldie audition. Oh, I like that number. Yes.
I think I'm getting ready to go warm up.
Hi, my name is Natalie Gonzalez. I'm the Director of Entertainment Teams over at the Miami Heat. Show us what you got, show us personality, and let's line up.
Clap, up, around. Shake the booty back, and then other shoulder. Yes.
One of the things that the judging panel will look into when we are judging these senior dancers is their personality. They have to have star quality.
We just learned the routine, and now they're making groups of 4.
Judges, are you ready? Okay, let's do this. Group 1. Good job. I like her. Good job, ladies. Thank you.
Today's auditions were extremely exciting because we had so many fresh new faces. We really got to see their personalities, and I can't wait for the fan base to see our new team. Making our 2025-2026 Golden Oldies dance team is number 81, 132, 117, 87.
It's like a big family, so that's why I'm here, and I'm very excited. I feel very lucky.
When you become a Golden Oldie, you are a part of the Heat culture and the Heat family, and it's really special to be a part of.
Sorry about that, folks. Technical difficulties here in moving things at halftime. Well, the Cavaliers trail now 80-73. Don't worry, you didn't miss much. Cavs were stinking up the joint, but here we are, 80-73. On the right wing, shot. Oh, a pass down low and a dunk by Ware. No, wait, what do we have? Timeout on the floor by the Cavs on that defensive breakdown. Apologize there, folks, as again had an equipment issue here, but thank you, Mike, for being Johnny on the spot. 7:56 to go in the third quarter. Cavaliers trailing by a score of 82-73. We will take a timeout as the Cavaliers trail by 9. You're tuned in to Going Nuclear CLE, your Cavs alternate play-by-play here on Playback TV.
Spot the cow. I'm with my new friend Sarah. Sarah, I'm going to give you a job. I'm going to turn over the camera to you. You must find the Chick-fil-A's mascot, the cow, somewhere here in the arena, and you only have 20 seconds to do it. Now, wait, Heat fans, help Sarah out. If the cow is in your section, get real loud. All right, Sarah, are you ready? All right, take over the camera. 20 seconds on ETV. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. If the cow's in your section, help Sarah out. 14 seconds. Oh, where? Oh, down. Zoom it. Oh, just in time. Sarah, here's the good news. You just won free Chick-fil-A for a year. Congratulations. And thank you, Chick-fil-A.
Out of the timeout, Cavaliers down again 82-73 as the Miami Heat have rebuilt a nice cushion out of the third quarter, or as they came out of the halftime locker room and went to the third quarter. The Cavaliers struggling a little bit here. A tough night for Sam Merrill on a night when they desperately need him to start hitting some shots. Craig Porter Jr., who had a phenomenal first half back into the ball game for the Cavaliers. Try to get the other substitutes. It is Porter trying to get into Merrill. Oh, and they say he turned it over. Now, wait a second. The official corrects himself, and he did, in fact, signaling correctly. It is the Cavaliers' ball. Cavs down by 9. Lonzo Ball in the backcourt bumped by Davion Mitchell. Cavs down by 9. They need some offense. Ball to Merrill. 3 from right of the circle. Buries it. Sam Merrill, big time, first time 3 here this evening. And the Cavaliers are back within 6. Davion Mitchell, right of the circle against Ball. Stops the foul line. Step back jumper. Boom. Good by Davion Mitchell. And the lead is 8 for the Miami Heat. Merrill gets it back, dribbles left around the screen, stop, pop, 3, no good, and nobody there for the rebound. Larry Nance was going the wrong way. Now, wait a second here. Merrill's pointing at something. I don't know what exactly happened here. Cavs just 9 of 31 from beyond the three-point arc. Cavs will have the ball as Miami touched it. Eric Spoelstra says, now, wait a second. I don't like that one. I'm going to call for a challenge here. And the Miami Heat with a challenge of the call. Cavs trailing 84-76, down by 8. We'll take a brief timeout. You are tuned in to Going Nuclear CLE, your Cavs alternate play-by-play here on Playback TV. The discussion continues. We are watching the replay as the officials are at the scorers table talking to their folks in Secaucus. As the rebound came down, it appears that Andrew Wiggins may have touched it, but let's see what happens here. And what do we got here? I'm seeing them pointing, but I'm trying to determine what direction they're standing in as they are standing the opposite of the direction I am looking. So let's see out of the timeout. Cavaliers trailing by 8 to the Miami Heat. 7:16 to go here in quarter number 3. Cavs got it knotted up at 66. And let's see on the replay, Wiggins whiffed it. Huh. When he reaches across, I swear you could see the ball's rotation change, but apparently did not touch it. And the Heat win their challenge. So the Heat will have the ball. 7:16 to go here in quarter number 3. We are back underway. And into the forecourt, Davion Mitchell gives it over. Right wing driving is Larson to the hole. Kicks it left sideline. A 3 up and a 3 good. Buried by Andrew Wiggins, make it 87-76. The lead is back up to 11. Porter around a screen into the lane. Tried to give it back to Allen as he was in trouble under the basket. Lost it. Here comes Mitchell. Davion Mitchell out to Larson. Misses the triple. Rebound Cavaliers. Ahead to Porter. Porter into the forecourt. Flips it back to Merrill. Merrill into the post. Allen with a size advantage. Scoops it up and scoops it in with a left hand. And that a way to do it by Jared Allen. Cavaliers back within 9. Into the forecourt with it. Larson guarded by Ball. And they say that Larry Nance touches it. Tapped into the backcourt. Goes out of bounds. And the Heat will retain possession. 6:20 to go here in quarter number 3. The Miami Heat on top of the Cavaliers by a score of 87-78. In the backcourt is Davion Mitchell, picked up by Porter in the forecourt. Mitchell dribbles with the left hand, left of the lane, the scoop shot blocked out of bounds. Don't know who got a hold of that one. I think based upon the angle, that must have been Porter. 4 block shots now for Craig Porter Jr. What a ball game for Porter. Inbounding into the corner, Miami with it. Merrill gets beat. Powell, the reverse layup, good. And that makes it 89-78 in favor of the Heat. Porter on the right wing, dribbles left around a screen, now back right on Allen. Allen at the foul line, right elbow jumper, no good. Rebound controlled by Ware for the Heat. Up ahead, they get it in the left low block. Kick out onto the trailer on the left wing. Now down low left block, Wiggins against Merrill, and he knocks over Sam Merrill in an offensive foul on Andrew Wiggins. Sam Merrill sacrificed his body there, and Andrew Wiggins with a personal foul. Jaime Haka is going to come into the game for Wiggins. Cavs down by 11, needing a spark here. They have got to get some offensive consistency. Heat have turned it over 11 times. Cavs 9 turnovers. Nance on the right wing. Hands it off to Merrill. Trying to get free from Powell. Gets a screen. Now dribbles between the legs. Goes to the right hand to the right corner on the sideline. Nance back to Wade. Wade dribbling with the right hand. Guarded by Larson. Turnaround jumper. In and out. No good. And the rebound controlled by Ware. Gave it up to Davion Mitchell. Mitchell into the forecourt right wing on Proctor. Floats it up and Ware at the basket. Now, wait a second. We have a whistle. And who are they going to get? And when did the foul occur? May have occurred under the basket here. Yes, when Ware was going up, the foul on Nance. And I believe that's going to send Ware to the foul stripe. If so, Ware going to the line. No foul on the floor. Take that back. Just over 5 to go in the third quarter. Powell step through, lay it up, lay it in, goes to the floor. The bucket is good, and it's 91-78. He'll go to the line for the three-point play opportunity as the Miami Heat have pushed the lead out to 13. Nice move by Norman Powell. Where's the foul? Where's the foul here? He stops steps through with a Euro step, doesn't touch anybody, and yet there's a whistle and a foul. They call Larry Nance. I don't know how. Line to the right, free throw up, free throw good. Norman Powell makes it 92-78. Cavs in a world of hurt. Being outscored 23-12 here in quarter number 3. Again, a deep hole. Porter by his defender, lay it up, no good. Too strong. Rebound tapped out of bounds by Larry Nance out of the hands of Jaquez. 4:50 to go in the third, and the Heat are looking to pull away on the undermanned Cavaliers team. DeAndre Hunter into the game for Sam Merrill. Heat with the ball into the forecourt on the left wing. Kicking it back out top. Jaquez to Davion Mitchell against Proctor. Got by Proctor. Threw it away. Looking to the left wing and chucked it out of bounds, missing his intended target, Jovic. Cavaliers have it back, down by 14. Hunter against Jaquez. Dribbles with the right hand in the paint. Stop, pop, no good. Rebound by Ware. Cavs one and done on that possession, and into the forecourt. Powell going to accelerate, throws up a shot. No whistle. The foul is called, but I believe it's going to be a foul on the floor against Proctor. 4:20 to go in the third. The Cavaliers only have 2 timeouts left. They are down by 14 and are in danger of getting blown out of the water. Mitchell to Powell, and Porter commits a terrible foul as he was reaching through. And let's see, is that going to put the Cavs over the limit and Norman Powell at the foul stripe, or will that be the last foul before the bonus? It was the next foul, though, and the Heat will be shooting foul shots. Cavs going to go to a 3-2 zone. Left corner, losing the ball, a turnover by Norman Powell. Into the hands of Dean Wade. Wade ahead to Porter. Porter to Wade. Wade back to Porter. On the left wing, dribbling with the right hand. Kicks it right wing. 3 up by Wade. Buries it. Dean Wade with a triple. And it's 92-81. Cavs trying to change up the momentum here. A little bit of a change in the defense. Jaquez high on the left. Middle of the floor, Mitchell. Right sideline. Powell gets by Nance and misses the dunk, but Ware gets the rebound. Ware out to Davion Mitchell, 10 to shoot. Dribbling left, guarded by Hunter to the right wing. Jaquez on Nance. Back out to Mitchell. In the lane, the runner with a left hand, no good. The tip, no good. And the rebound to Dean Wade. Got it ahead. With it is Porter on the left wing to the trailer. Dean Wade, stop, pop, 3, buries it. Dean Wade with a triple. And the Cavaliers suddenly are back within 8. Into the forecourt, Jaquez, left corner 3 up, left corner 3 up the side of the backboard, no good. Rebound by DeAndre Hunter. Hunter hesitates, hands back Wade to Hunter right of the circle. Hunter going to dribble with a left hand, nearly lost it, picked up his dribble, down low into the lane is Proctor, out to Nance. Nance against Ware, drives by Ware, knocked away, recovered, needs to hurry, needs help. Left wing, Wade, dribbling, step back 3 up, no good. Cavaliers, a little bit of struggle at the offensive end there. Could not come away with points. Jaquez beating Proctor, and a whistle and a foul on Proctor. That's going to send Jaime Jaquez to the line for 2 free throws. Dean Wade sighting here. Unfortunately, the Cavaliers are down by 8 and over the limit. Cavs now with 10 plus 3-point makes, 99 games in a row, 2024 to active. First free throw up, first free throw is good by Jaquez. Well, actually, I should say the Cavs only have 7, or, well, I take that back. The stats, the box score hadn't updated here, so make sure I get this stat for you right. One more free throw coming at the line. The Cavs now with 11 3-point makes in the ballgame. The free throw up, the free throw good by Jaquez. Thomas Bryant into the game. Cavs down by 10. Full court pressure, needing help. Inbound to Hunter. Nearly mishandled the pass, but comes away with it. Into the forecourt, Hunter. Hunter dribbles left, picked up by Jovic. He'll stop and pop the 3. No good. Bryant the rebound. Bryant will be fouled on the floor by Jaquez. Good effort there by Thomas Bryant to get the rebound. But the Cavaliers trailing 94-84. Inbound, Porter on the far sideline, right to Bryant, got it back to Porter. Porter, top of the three-point arc to the left of the circle, stops, pivoting, fading away, left low, block, rattled off the rim, no good. And the rebound to Jaquez. Ahead it comes into the forecourt. Jovic into the lane, knocked away, stripped by Porter. Here comes Porter into the forecourt, middle of the lane, bumps into a defender. His shot is swatted out of bounds by Pelle Larsson. He climbed the ladder and said, in the words of the great Mr. Cavalier, Austin Carr, get that weak stuff out of here. Porter, though, I will say defensively, the strip and the aggressive move to the basket, but Larsson was a bit too tall there. Larsson with the emphatic rejection. I believe that was Larsson on the block. Might have had the wrong person. Oops. Hope I didn't get that wrong. But the block shot there sent it out of bounds. Cavaliers will have the ball down by 10 with 2:01 to go in the third. Inbounding baseline, right of the basket. Looking. Porter lobbing it into Bryant. Bryant gave it up to Proctor, who has had a quiet night. Nobody is worried about Travers. Line, put it in and put it up and put it in by Proctor. Then a steal on the inbound by Craig Porter, and he lays it up and lays it in with the right hand. What a series of events there. And the Cavaliers are within 6 on an offensive foul drawn by Tyrese Proctor. Great defense by Proctor there after he made the layup. And Craig Porter also with a steal and a bucket. Cavaliers are back within 6 with 1:38 to go here in quarter number 3. Great defensive effort for the Cavaliers. Bryant nearly loses it, picks it up near half court, got it to DeAndre Hunter, down to 11 to shoot. Hunter going to dribble left. Now goes, trying with the fancy dribbling. Ball tied up. Powell has it. And then a jump ball after Powell got it. So, Cavaliers, the shot clock was winding down there. And I suppose, that's Drew Smith on the floor with the strip and then the tie up. And let's see what happens here. So, Drew Smith reaching in and then fighting for the ball on the replay, trying to get a little bit of a clue here of what's going on. 22 on the shot clock is what they have, because they say that it was in control of the Heat. The easy tip one by Hunter. Porter to Bryant, back to Porter. Left wing, dribbles left around the screen. Up top, Hunter going to drive in the lane. Floating with a right-hand whistle. Foul. Couldn't get it to go. And DeAndre Hunter will go to the stripe for 2 shots. So the Cavaliers not going away easily. Down by 6, but fighting back here. They trailed by 3 entering the third quarter, and Miami had pushed the lead way out to at least 14, maybe 16. Line to the left, free throw up, free throw good for Hunter. Make it 94-89. One more at the stripe for DeAndre Hunter. The Cavs getting great contribution off the bench from Craig Porter Jr. One more free throw up, one more free throw good. Make it 94-90. With it is Jovic to the right sideline, nearly turning over. Fontecchio to the left corner, pump fake, dribble, drive, got by a defender, hanging in the air, kicking it right corner. Now a 3 up, a 3 good by Fontecchio. Great ball movement by Miami with the right wing triple for Fontecchio. 97-90. Porter on the right wing. Has Jovic, gets it to Proctor, right sideline 3, good. Tyrese Proctor with a triple, and the Cavaliers within 4. Into the forecourt, Miami with it, leading by 4. Drew Smith, outside, way deep, down low, missing the bunny, and the rebound controlled by Thomas Bryant. Good idea there, but not able to convert. Convert was Larsson. Cavs with it. About 9.5 seconds between game clock and shot clock here in the third quarter. 97-93 in favor of the Heat. Porter, stop and pop from the foul line, no good, and the rebound by Wiggins. Last shot opportunity for the Heat. No fouls to give for the Cavs. Outside, high in the left of the left point. Now passing over Jovic in the lane on Bryant. Lay it up. No good. And that's the end of quarter number 3. We've got a ball game, folks. Do not go anywhere. The score at the end of 3, Miami 97, Cleveland 93. You are tuned in to Going Nuclear CLE, your Cavs alternate play-by-play here on Playback TV.
I'm with Homestead Senior High River and Dotted Line Foundation. Uptown Dale, did you take my spot?
Hey, more words, Sam, not more words. Hey, I'm in our bowl. We're about to turn up. Everybody, light it up. Here we go. Come on.
Let's go. Come on. Let's go. We say, every day we sweat.
We serve. We serve.
We sweat.
We serve.
Just wave your hands, bro.
We serve. We serve. We got the Heat dancers, Hoop Troop, and Birdie. Let's go.
I'm in the
I want to see the lights. I want to see the lights. Where's your lights? Put your lights up. Put your lights up. Put your lights up.
You look so good out there, Miami. We want to put you on ETV. Here we go.
This is my time. This is show time. Show time with the spotlight on this go time. Show time. This is my time. I'ma go shine. I'ma reach the top.
We go to the fourth quarter. The Cavaliers trailing 97-93. Ethan Greenberg here for Going Nuclear CLE, your Cavs alternate play-by-play. Thank you all for tuning in here on Playback TV. The Cavaliers down 97-93. Craig Porter with a huge game off the bench with the underman team. Thanks all for tuning in on whatever platform you're on, whether it be on Playback or TikTok, possibly YouTube. Nate Bope, good to have you along. Thank you, sir. Out front with it for the Cavaliers is Thomas Bryant. Bryant needs to find someone open, gives it up to DeAndre Hunter. Hunter high on the right, dribbles between the legs, kicks it left corner. Naquan Tomlin, a three, terrible shot, and that was way short. And the rebound to the Miami Heat. Leading the way, Wiggins loses the ball. Hunter picks it up, gets it ahead. Tomlin, they've got 2-on-1 to Travers. Travers to the hole, misses. Tomlin put it up, put it in, but no. Whistle and a foul. And Luke Travers looks like he's going to go to the stripe for 2 shots as the Cavaliers come up strong on the defensive end. Nice unselfish play running the break. Tomlin and Travers. Free throw up, free throw good for Travers, make it 97-94. One more coming to the stripe here for Travers. Line to the left. Right-handed free throw shooter, shot up and good. Rattled off the rim, the glass and in. Cavaliers back within 2. Left wing. Dribbling left of the lane, backing in. That was Jovic. Now swings around to the right wing. With it is Wiggins. Into the right corner. 3 up. Fontecchio in and out. No good. And DeAndre Hunter with a rebound. Cavs can tie or take the lead. Into the forecourt. Porter nearly fumbled it. Got it back to Travers. Travers to Hunter on the right wing. Pump fake. Has his man in the air. Now he's got size advantage, driving to the hole. Stop. Nearly lost it. Whistle and a foul reaching. I think they're going to get Jaquez. And let's see. I think they will. So that's already team foul number 2 called against the Miami Heat. Well, you had Drew, or maybe it was Drew Smith. He had his hand in the cookie jar. And we shall see here. The foul was on Drew Smith. Tomlin inbound on the far sideline, right in front of the lady in the scary outfit. Gets it into Bryant and to Porter. Oh, Hunter was trying to get it to Bryant. Pass stolen. Into the forecourt, driving the lane with one hand, hands it back. Wiggins shot up, no good, but good defense by Porter. Whistle and a foul. He challenged on Wiggins, make him earn it at the foul stripe. Boy, I tell you, that outfit from that Miami fan, that might could have scared somebody to death. I don't know about that foul. He had all ball. It was on the hand or on the ball for a while there, but anyway, Wiggins at the line to the right. Bends the knees, the free throw up, the free throw no good. Rattled out. One more coming to the stripe here. 97-95. Heat controlling all night long, on top by 2. Andrew Wiggins at the line. Again, looking at this replay, and I don't know how they called the foul. Second free throw attempt coming up here for Wiggins. Line to the right. Right-handed free throw shooter, bends the knee. Shot is up, shot is good. Make it 98-95. Full court pressure. They get it into Merrill. Merrill to Hunter. And here's crunch time for the Cavs. Hunter loses it off of his leg. He's wanting a whistle and a foul, and not going to happen. Mental errors you can't have in a game like this when you're shorthanded. Into the forecourt, Jaquez moving to the basket, floating across with the right hand. No good, and the rebound by Travers. Good defense by Bryant. Ahead to Merrill. Merrill goes to the lane, put it up. No good, and he's going to go to the line, though, for 2 foul shots. He's on the ground, and oh, boy, this would be the last thing the Cavs need. Merrill gets up. He seems all right, seems to have shaken it off. It has been a tough night for Sam Merrill, but a great defensive effort there by Thomas Bryant, holding his position, making Jaquez have to make a tough shot or attempt a tough shot. Couldn't get it to go. Cavs on the other end. Merrill bends the knees. Shot is up. Shot is good. Make it 98-96. Cavs down by 2. One more coming to the stripe for Merrill. 4 points for Merrill on the night. Just 4, and they really could use some more. One more coming to the stripe for Merrill. Line to the left. Toes the stripe. The right-handed free throw shooter bends the knees. Puts it up. Puts it in. 10:31 to go, and we've got a 1-point game. 98-97. Into the forecourt. On the right wing, accelerating Smith. On Merrill. Shot up. Blocked, and goes out of bounds. Miami will retain possession, but good defense by Sam Merrill. 98-97 score, 10:20 to go here in the fourth quarter. Inbound, Fontecchio shot up and swatted away by Luke Travers. Now what a whistle and a foul on the rebound. What a play by Luke Travers. He heard me trash talking him before the game, and he's coming up big. Luke at the block shot. Get that weak stuff out of here. Luke Travers with the block. And the Cavaliers now with the ball. And they will be shooting the penalty the rest of the quarter. Bryant has it out top. Pass to Merrill, right wing. Gives it to Bryant. Bryant back to Merrill, to Proctor. Proctor to Travers on the right side. Into the lane, step through. Shot up, shot good. Luke Travers. And the Cavaliers on top, 99-98. Their first lead of the ball game. Jaquez against Bryant. Stopped at the post. Now throws it back off the hand of a Miami Heat player, Jovic, and Wiggins comes up with it against Travers. Tough defensive assignment for Travers. Into the lane, runs past the defender. No good. Off the rim, and the rebound by Luke Travers. Travers races ahead. He's going to be a hero. Tomlin, right corner, 3, no good. Bryant couldn't grab the rebound, but the Miami Heat can't control it either. Cavaliers will have it back. 9:31 to go here in quarter number 4. We've got a great one as the Cavs have climbed all the way back and taken their first lead of the night, leading 99-98. Cavs will inbound on the near sideline, left wing. Proctor bounce past into Merrill. Left of the lane about 15 feet away. Turning. Right hand in the lane. Stopping. Needs help. Pivoting and out it goes to Proctor. Got to look at the shot clock. Down to 5 to shoot. Proctor in the lane to Merrill. Quick trigger three. No good. Rebound tapped up. Tomlin put it up. Put it in. Naquan Tomlin with a rebound. And the Cavaliers lead it 101-98. 9:13 remaining in the fourth. Timeout call. Miami will take 1-2. You are tuned in to Going Nuclear CLE, your Cavs alternate play-by-play here on Playback TV.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
I need everyone, and I mean everyone, to get loud and give a warm welcome. You know them, the Heat Goldies.
This beat is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. Huh. Get down. Slip and slide records. Get down. Finna take it to the highs. Just get on up and get down. Calling my people all across the world. This song goes out to all the boys and girls. You want them folks to come and turn your body out. You gotta take it to the high. Come on now. Yes, sir. Call them.
Well, that was entertaining, folks. If you aren't watching the video, during the timeout they had, the Miami Heat had the golden oldies out there dancing. I mean, sure, the music was good. I was afraid somebody might fall and break a hip. Cavaliers on top, 101-98 here in quarter number 4. The Cavaliers did not lead until they took a 99-98 lead. Let's take a look here. Naquan Tomlin, 7 points on 5 of 6 at the line, 4 rebounds. Luke Travers with 4 points, 3 boards, and 2 block shots. Well, can the Cavaliers hold up here tonight as they are trying to get one when they are short-handed? Cavaliers lead it 101-98 out of the timeout. With the ball, Miami trailing by 3. And Mike, to your question, Jared Allen only has 20 minutes tonight. Davion Mitchell into the forecourt. High on the left, guarded by Merrill. Plenty of time to go. 9 minutes in the fourth quarter. Andrew Wiggins, right sideline. Mitchell gave it up. Jaquez to the hole. Shot up. Oh, it ends up being an alley-oop. Ware comes in from out of nowhere and crushes it home with a left hand. Proctor dribbles to the right hand. Travers will try a 3 and no good. Rebound, Thomas Bryant. Bryant on the left wing thought about it for a moment. Now down to 10 to shoot. Proctor with it. Proctor dribbles right. Step back, top of the key. 3. Buries it. Tyrese Proctor with a triple. And the Cavaliers on top 104-100. Jaquez accelerates the lane through traffic. The floater with a right hand. No good. Rebound. Luke Travers. Got it to Proctor. Proctor accelerates into the forecourt. Step back. Fancy dribbling. Gave it up to Merrill on the left wing. Proctor going to dribble right. Step back, a 3. It's up. It's no good. And a rebound controlled by the Miami Heat and Ware. Davion Mitchell over to Jaquez onto the left wing. Wiggins guarded by Travers. Dribbles in. Help defense from Tomlin. Now Jaquez lost it, but it goes right over to Davion Mitchell. 10 to shoot. Cavs in a bit of a zone defense here. Merrill on Mitchell. Pass down low to the baseline. Jaquez fumbles it. Shot up. May have been blocked. It was. It goes out of bounds. And 3.2 seconds left to go on the shot clock for the Miami Heat. Jaquez having a tough time down there. Now it's 104 to 100. 10 blocked shots in the ball game for the Cavaliers. Luke Travers going to go to the bench. Cool hand Luke over there. Great job by Travers tonight. Took the criticism and went with it. Inbound pass, Powell, right corner, guarded by Dean Wade. Fade away three, no good off the iron, and the rebound, Tyrese Proctor. Under 8 to go, we're down to 740, so below 740. Proctor dribbles with the right hand. Proctor at the foul stripe. Bryant will try a triple and miss it off the heel. Naquan Tomlin fouls, gets the rebound back to Proctor, misses the three, and then on the effort underneath the basket for a rebound, Naquan Tomlin called for the foul. Cavs so close here, but coming up, unable to cash it in. Down 104 to 100, or pardon me, ahead 104-100, 7:26 to go. Miami with the ball. With it is Davion Mitchell. Gave it up to Jaquez. He's going to accelerate into the paint, bumping into Tomlin, turning, spinning, fading. Shot up, shot good over Naquan Tomlin. And the Miami Heat within 2 at 104-102. Craig Porter Jr. coming up off the bench. Jared Allen in the game. Gives it on the give and go to Proctor to the hole. Shot up, no good. There's a rebound and the putback. Jared Allen. Johnny on the spot. As 106-102, under 7 to go in the fourth. On the right wing, Davion Mitchell. Up top, Jaquez. He's going to accelerate. Runs into Tomlin. Whistle and a foul. I think they're going to call it on the floor. The foul on Tomlin as Jaquez was trying to assert his dominance. But Naquan Tomlin said, I'm not backing down from that. Cavaliers up 106-102. And let's see here. An inbound coming up on the near sideline, right wing. They get it in. And with it is Davion Mitchell outside the three-point arc. Now on Wade, steps back, kicks it left sideline, driving to the basket, left of the lane. The shot up, no good, in a box out by Naquan Tomlin on the air ball. Coming down the other end, they've got size advantage. Tomlin through the lane, put it up and put it in with a right hand. Naquan Tomlin, 108-102, Cavs by 6. Jaquez against Tomlin, right of the lane. Pivot, kicks out, knocked away by Porter. No, it goes out of bounds off the Miami Heat. What an effort by the Cavaliers. 6:22 to go here in the fourth, and the Cavaliers are on top, 108-102. Cavs up by 6 with the ball. Into the forecourt, right of the lane. Proctor lost it. Nope, it was knocked out of bounds by the Miami Heat. And to Mike's question, can Tomlin and Bryant stop shooting threes? Yeah, they definitely need to stop doing that. Cavs will inbound, baseline right of the basket. Proctor needs help. Bounce pass into Dean Wade in the corner, right corner, guarded by Jaquez. Now looking for help. Wade gives it back to Tyrese Proctor. Proctor outside the three-point arc. Guarded, driving right of the lane. Shot up, no good. Whistle and a foul on Pelle Larsson. That's going to send Tyrese Proctor to the stripe for 2 shots. Cavaliers on top by 6 with 6:01 to go in the fourth quarter as they have found some energy and some momentum. Foul on Larsson. Line to the left is Tyrese Proctor. He's got 10 points and 2 boards in the game. Bends and needs the free throw up. The free throw good. Make it 109-102. One more at the stripe for the rookie Tyrese Proctor. One more coming to the line for Proctor, ahead 109-102. 80% foul shooter coming into the game. Line to the left, free throw up, free throw, good. Cavaliers now with 49 points off the bench. What an amazing effort. Now on the inbound, full court pressure is on, and the Heat get it up court. Davion Mitchell, guarded by Craig Porter Jr. He dribbles with the right hand into the lane, got Porter in the air, flips it left corner, a high pass. Jaquez has it. Jaquez the miss, and the rebound on the weak side by Tomlin. Tomlin gonna dribble into the across the timeline into the forecourt, right of the circle, dribbling left, hands it off to Porter. 5.5 to go in the fourth. Cavs by 8. Porter dribbles left around a screen from Allen. Allen the roll to the basket. Lay it up and lay it in with the right hand. And the Cavaliers lead it 112-102. Timeout Miami. The score, Cavaliers 112. The Miami Heat 102. 5:28 to go in the fourth quarter. Cavaliers on top by 10. You are tuned in to Going Nuclear CLE, your Cavs alternate play-by-play here on Playback TV.
Come on. It's a Corona fan cam. Where's the loudest fan right now? Where's the loudest 20 fan right now? Hey, what's in your hand, sir? Hey, 21 over. It's a Corona fan cam. Mark, are you ready? No, somebody, everybody, scream! All right, check it out, Heat Nation. I hear there's an auto loca somewhere in La Casa. Dímelo, Silva! We up top. Miami Heat dancers, Silva, Bernie, yeah. Come on, Miami! I'm running through the world like a running back. Scarface was my running back. 30,000 people hitting on me. 80,000 people running with me. 80,000 people on rock home and I'm just getting warmed up. Catch me with red wine, Stockholm, make full caffeine, get my drink on. While the pretty women hit a hookah. All of them sweet, I school my food. Gotta eat food, They dance, they bounce, they never feel. Stop the party. Miami, I need you to turn it up. They dance, they bounce.
5:28 to go in the fourth quarter. The Cavaliers have built a 112-102 lead over the Miami Heat, shorthanded tonight, and they have managed to dig their way out of some major holes to get themselves to this point. The lead was as many as 14 or 16 in the third quarter, but the Cavaliers fought all the way back. Now they have outscored Miami 19-5 here in quarter number 4 so far. And Cleveland with a 10-point lead with 5:28 to go. A long way to go in today's NBA. Out of the timeout, Miami with the ball into the forecourt. Davion Mitchell gives it up middle of the floor between the circles is Wiggins. Wiggins to the right sideline. Davion Mitchell cut off. Cavs in this zone. Jaquez down right of the paint. Double team, kicks out. Wiggins to the left corner. Powell over Wade. A triple off the heel. No good. And the rebound by Craig Porter Jr. Cavs with the ball in a 10-point lead. Looking to build. Porter around a screen in the lane. Step back jumper off the heel. No good. Rebound controlled by Kel'el Ware. Ware gives it up to Davion Mitchell into the forecourt on the right wing, guarded by Tomlin. Accelerates on Tomlin to the basket, put it up over Tomlin, and good. Make it 112-104. Cavs lead, trim to 8. Gonna need to make a few more shots here. Into the forecourt, Allen. Allen on the right wing to Porter, around a screen, dribbling right, a whistle and a foul. I think you're going to get Davion Mitchell for grabbing Jarrett Allen as Allen was trying to set a screen. I believe if that's the case, Jarrett Allen to the stripe. And for Jarrett Allen on the night, let's see, Allen at the stripe is 2 of 3. Line to the left. First free throw up. First free throw, good. Make it 113-104. Cavaliers by 9. One more coming to the stripe here for Jarrett Allen. Line to the left. Benzini, shot is up, shot is good. Make it 114-104. Cavs back up to a 10-point advantage. Into the forecourt. On the right wing is Davion Mitchell, picked up by Proctor. Off to the left wing, and Norman Powell boots it out of bounds. Turnover by the Heat. Into the forecourt with it is Jared Allen. Allen trying to get it to Porter. A whistle and a foul away from the basket. Porter took a shot in the face. I think they're going to get the foul on Norman Powell. And the Heat over the foul limit. That is going to send Craig Porter Jr. to the straight. Oh, my, a karate chop to the throat. Oh, boy, he's in the wrong sport here. Norman Powell, that was a dirty move. I don't know. I'm not happy with that call if I am the Cavaliers. But Craig Porter Jr. says, I will not back down. I will shoot free throws. Line to the left. Free throw up. Free throw good for Craig Porter Jr. Make it 115, 104. One more coming to the stripe here for Craig Porter Jr. Line to the left. The right-handed free throw shooter bends the knees. The shot is up. The shot is good. Make it 116, 104. Cavs lead is 12. We are now just about 4 minutes away from the end of regulation. Jaquez over Porter. No good. Rebound, Jared Allen. Allen gave it up, and into the forecourt is Proctor. Proctor around the screen, the three up. No good. Rebound, Tomlin tapping it, but then controlled by Wiggins. Wiggins passes it ahead. Here come the Heat in transition. Down low, Ware over Proctor. Lay it up, lay it in with the left hand. And Proctor did not want to commit a foul there. 3.5 to go. Cavs by 10. But Miami will not go away quietly, I am sure. Proctor drives the lane, kicks it to Wade. Wade to to Porter, who held up on the three. Now gives it to Wade, going to the basket, knocked away off of his knee and out of bounds. Turnover by the Cavs, and you can't start doing that. It's a 10-point game, but 3:20 to go. Into the forecourt, Davion Mitchell to Jaquez. Jaquez dribbling around the three-point arc, out to the left wing to Proctor. Back to Jaquez on Proctor. Floats with a right hand, no good. Rebound control by Dean Wade. Proctor into the forecourt, between the circles, into the paint to Allen. Now right of the lane, trying to go up with it. He's fouled on the floor by Andrew Wiggins. Under 3 to go, 2:56 on the clock here in the fourth. And headed to the line is going to be Jared Allen. Let's see who they got the foul on. I thought it was going to be on Wiggins. Maybe not. No. Oh, and Norman Powell poked him in the eye. First, he karate chops Craig Porter in the throat, and then he pokes Allen in the eye. This guy. I'm losing it with this clown. 10-point game. Cavaliers with a lead. 2:56 to go. Jared Allen, line to the left, the right-handed free throw shooter. Bends the knees. The free throw up. The free throw good. 117, 106. Lonzo Ball and DeAndre Hunter in. Naquan Tomlin and Tyrese Proctor check out. One more coming to the stripe here for Jared Allen. Allen having himself a big game here. One more at the stripe. Bends the knee. Shot is up. Shot is good. 118, 106. Cavs back up by a dozen. Jared Allen with 25 points into the forecourt, dribbling into the paint. Wiggins fade away. Good. Oh, what a nice shot there just inside the foul stripe by Andrew Wiggins. Early offense on the fadeaway jumper. Cavs with the ball and leading by 10. Allen hands off to DeAndre Hunter. The three from the top of the key. No good. Rebound tapped out. And will be Cavs ball. Last touch by Miami. Good look there by DeAndre Hunter. Just couldn't get it to fall. Cavaliers by 10 with the ball. 2:33 to go in the fourth. Allen gets into the backdoor cut. Hunter put it up and put it in. What a look from Jared Allen. And Hunter will go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. Cavaliers on top, 120, 108. They caught Miami sleeping there. And wow, what a play by DeAndre Hunter and a great look down to him. Cavaliers back up top by 12. Line to the left. Hunter put it up, put it in, make it a 13-point advantage with 2.5 to go. Davion Mitchell into the forecourt. Powell a pull-up three from the right wing. No good, and the rebound, Jared Allen. Allen has himself a double-double. Cavaliers up by 13. Into the forecourt, Lonzo Ball. Ball dribbles with the left hand. Nearly got it swatted away from behind to Allen. Allen to the hole, lay it up and lay it in with the right hand. And it's 123-108. Cavs by 15 with just over 2 to go. Wiggins on ball. Ball swings it left wing down to the paint. To the baseline. Mitchell kicks it out. Hawkes spinning. Back to Mitchell. A three. No good. Rebound, DeAndre Hunter. And the Cavaliers have the ball in a 15-point advantage. Under 2 to go. And it's clearing out at the Casillas Center in Miami. Cavaliers with it. DeAndre Hunter going to let the shot clock wind down. Backing outside the three-point arc to the right wing against Hawkes. Goes to the basket. Stops. Put it up and put it in from the right low block. Floated it home. And the Cavaliers lead is 17 with 1:27 to go. What a ball game for the Cavaliers. And Mike, yes, the Heat do suck without Scott Foster on their roster. Cavaliers by 17. 1:27 to go in the ball game. What a game for the Cavaliers with all of this adversity. Taking a look at some of the scores from around the association. Charlotte defeats Milwaukee 111-100. The Detroit Pistons stay hot. They defeat the Bulls 124-113. The Orlando Magic take down the New York Knicks from Madison Square Garden 124-107. The first home loss for the Knicks. Boston crushes Memphis 131-95. We've got a couple other games that are yet to start. Atlanta at Sacramento. Denver is at the Clippers. Right now in the first quarter, over on ESPN, the Oklahoma City Thunder leading the LA Lakers 15-10 in quarter number 1. What do we have here? Houston leading Washington by 13 in the fourth quarter, 103-90, 95-85. Portland on top of New Orleans. Phoenix ahead 67-55 over Dallas. Those are your scores. The players off the bench for the Cavaliers, Porter, Tomlin, Proctor, Bryant, and Travers have delivered tonight for the Cavaliers. What a great effort on a night when the Cavaliers were shorthanded. Out of the timeout, Hawkes has it. Hawkes dribbling down the lane, backing in on Porter, put it up with the right hand in the lane and put it in. Make it 125-110, a 15-point advantage for the Cavaliers. They are in no hurry. I don't believe Miami's going to start fouling here. It's 125-110. Just over a minute to go in the fourth quarter. DeAndre Hunter dribbles left around a screen from Allen, kicks it left corner, ball a triple, buries it. An exclamation point. Lonzo Ball with a three, and the Cavaliers lead it 128-110. Kick out right wing, Wiggins a three, up and good over Hunter. He answered the call. It's 128-113, but we're down under a minute to go. Lonzo Ball into the forecourt, guarded by Norman Powell. Powell still playing defense. Ball using his length to keep it away. Down to 10 to shoot as he is between the circles. Dribbles left around a screen from Allen, rolling to the basket, laying it up, laying it in. The pick and roll, and Jared Allen with a bucket makes it 130-113. Into the forecourt. Davion Mitchell to Wiggins, left corner. Powell, three, wide open, good. But the shot clock is turned off, and the Cavaliers are going to come away victorious in Miami. The score is 130-116. DeAndre Hunter dribbles it across the timeline into the forecourt, and the Cavaliers, an improbable win tonight with all odds stacked against them. Cleveland will split this 2 games with Miami as they will win it 130-116. What a game for the Cleveland Cavaliers to come away victorious over the Miami Heat. Wow, the Cavaliers with a win. Improved to 8-4 overall, 4-3 on the road. The Miami Heat suffered their first home defeat. They fall to 7-5 overall, 5-1 on their home floor. Wow, what a victory for the Cavaliers. Let's take a look at the final statistics for the ball game before we say good night. For the Cavaliers, they shoot 45 of 104, 43.3% from the field, 14 of 47 from beyond the three-point arc, 29.8%, 26 of 31 at the foul line. They were being the aggressors tonight. That's 83.9%. That's the kind of performance you need there. 49 team rebounds, 15 on the offensive glass, 34 on the defensive glass, 32 assists, 13 steals, 10 blocked shots, only 13 turnovers, to which they gave up 16 points to the Miami Heat on those turnovers. Just 6 fast break points, but 58 points in the paint for the Cavaliers. For the Miami Heat, taking a look at their team stats, 45 of 94 from the field, 47.9%, 15 of 37 from beyond the three-point arc, 40.5%, just 11 of 13 at the foul stripe, 44 team rebounds, so they are out-rebounded by 5. They had 9 offensive boards, 35 defensive boards, 27 assists, 6 steals, 6 blocked shots, 21 turnovers, which gave the Cavs 29 big points. The Heat win the fast break points. They had 16 to the Cavs 6. 56 points in the paint. And let's see here. That's all for the team stats. Now let's take a look at the individual box score. This is going to take a few seconds here. Dean Wade, 8 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Big second half. DeAndre Hunter, 21 points, 6 boards, 2 assists, and 2 steals. Jared Allen showed up big. 30 points, 10 boards, 2 assists, 1 turnover. Jared Allen coming up spectacular tonight for the Cavaliers, just what they needed. Lonzo Ball, 15 points, 2 boards, 8 assists, 1 steal, and 1 block shot. Sam Merrill, a quiet night, just 5 points, 3 assists, 1 steal, and 1 block shot. He was 1 of 10 from the field, 1 of 8 from beyond the three-point arc, but he came in clutch when necessary. Larry Nance Jr. in 19 minutes had 3 points, 5 boards, 2 assists, 2 steals. Luke Travers heard the smack talk we were talking about him. He comes away with 4 points, 4 rebounds, 1 steal, and 2 block shots. Naquan Tomlin, 9 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, and a block shot. Thomas Bryant, 4 points, 7 boards, and 1 block shot. Craig Porter Jr., 19 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists, 3 steals, and 4 block shots for Craig Porter Jr., who stands a mere 6 foot 1 inches tall. Tyrese Proctor, 12 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists for the rookie. Over on the Miami side of the ledger, Andrew Wiggins, 17 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, and 2 block shots. Khalil Ware, 15 points, 13 boards, a double-double, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block shot. Norman Powell, 27 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, a karate chop to the neck of Craig Porter Jr., and a finger to the eye of Jared Allen. Davion Mitchell, 16 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and 1 steal. Pella Larson, 9 points, 4 assists, 1 block shot. Simone Fontecchio with 13 points, 4 boards, and 1 steal. Jaime Jaquez in 30 minutes held to 11 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists. Nikola Jovic with 2 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 2 block shots. And Drew Smith, 6 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal to round it out for the Miami Heat. The Cavaliers lose on Monday night in an improbable fashion. Tonight, in almost just as improbable fashion, when they were shorthanded, the Cavaliers dug deep. They battled back from double-digit deficit as far as the third quarter, and they come away with a victory, a hard-fought victory in Miami over the Miami Heat. Final score is 130-116. That fourth quarter, the Cavs outscored Miami 37-19. So quickly taking a look ahead here, the Cavaliers will be back in action tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, but this time at home. They go to Rocket Arena, where they will host the the Toronto Raptors, who they've already lost to once this season. Big game here for the Cavaliers as they will take on the Toronto Raptors tomorrow night at Rocket Arena. Cavaliers will try to build into a winning streak. Hopefully, they will have Mobley and Mitchell back. You would have to guess, and I'm pretty certain this is on the second night of a back-to-back. You will not have Lonzo Ball, but the Cavaliers with a big victory tonight, and they will have to turn their focus to Toronto tomorrow. They cannot let Jamison Battle beat them again like they did in Cleveland a few games ago. The Cavs will actually have a really nice opportunity to stay home, spend some time with the families. They take on the Toronto Raptors on Thursday tomorrow. Saturday, they take on the Memphis Grizzlies. Monday, they host the Milwaukee Bucks and Giannis. Then they host the Houston Rockets and Kevin Durant, followed by a game hosting the Indiana Pacers on November 21st. And they close out the homestand on November 23rd, Sunday the 23rd, hosting the LA Clippers before they hit the road the week of Thanksgiving. The Cavaliers with a huge win tonight by a final score of 130 to 116. So glad for everybody who tuned in, whether it be on Playback, TikTok, Twitter, wherever you came in. We are glad to have you here. And we should be back tomorrow evening when the Cavaliers host the Toronto Raptors from Rocket Arena to give you more alternate Cavs alternate play-by-play. So once again, I am Ethan Greenberg, and you have been tuned in to Going Nuclear CLE, your Cavs alternate play-by-play here on Playback TV.